Running battles erupted after a flag protest past the Nationalist Short Strand area of East Belfast in January last year. Rival factions clashed, and then Loyalists attacked the police. The PSNI said there was nothing they could legally do to stop the protest, or others that took place across Northern Ireland after Belfast City Council voted to stop flying the Union flag every day. But a Short Strand resident whose home was attacked by protesters took a judicial review challenging that claim. The resident, who hasn't been named, argued that the police should not have allowed any of the protest parades that took place in December 2012 and January last year because they hadn't been notified to the PSNI as required by law. The officer in charge of the policing operation, Assistant Chief Constable Will Kerr, said the PSNI didn't have powers to ban a procession or protest that had not been notified. But a judge today dismissed those claims. In a highly critical judgment, Mr Justice Seamus Tracy rejected the PSNI's argument that it didn't have the legal powers to stop the flag protest that passed this spot during the period in question. Granting the judicial review against the PSNI, he said the officer in charge of the policing operation had misdirected himself in believing he was hampered by law from stopping the parades and arresting those taking part. The judge said it was evident that Assistant Chief Constable Will Kerr was labouring under a material misapprehension as to the proper scope of police powers. Mr Justice Tracy went on to say that this was plainly wrong. This issue was not legally complex. It was straightforward, and the Assistant Chief Constable had ample powers to effectively police the matter. The judge said the PSNI's interpretation of the law had led to a situation where the police facilitated illegal and sometimes violent parades, with the effect of undermining the 1998 Public Processions Act, in breach of their legal duties and in breach of the human rights of the resident who took the legal action. A solicitor for that resident gave this response.
They welcomed the judgment. This is an individual whose home was attacked repeatedly after these illegal parades, week after week, without any adequate police response. So he welcomes this decision today, and he hopes that this means there will be no repeat of this in the future.
Chief Constable Matt Baggett said he took full responsibility for all decisions on policing the parades and insisted the PSNI had got it right.
We will reflect on the judgment. Let me be clear, absolute respect for the judge. We will reflect on it. If we can do things better and differently, we will certainly do so. But I am going to appeal this judgment because I am concerned that I can't ask policing to do the impossible, and neither can I create an expectation that we can't keep.
Police sources told the BBC they believe that trying to enforce the letter of the law and stopping the protest parades could have resulted in widespread violence. Vincent Kearney, BBC Newsline.